Welcome back. It's your boy Fresh.
And I'm Mary, and we are a Co-ople of Nerds. And today we are going to be unboxing our retro game treasure for April 2022. But before we begin, don't forget to give us a like, a subscribe, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Right.
So if you don't know about Retro Game Treasure, this is a monthly subscription service where you sign up for
3 to 5 games.
Yeah, 3 to 5 games is what they send you. But you sign up for whatever systems that you have, the retro systems, and they will send them to you. You do not need to update your library with them unless you buy games outside of the service.
That's right. So for this, we have NES, N64, GameCube, Master System, Wii, and that's it.
Okay.
And you can also check whether or not accessories are okay. We've gotten some memory cards, some controllers, and you can also check if imports are okay. So for NES, you get Famicom.
Yep. Which we are okay with both.
That's right.
Okay.
So Mary likes to try to get me to guess the games. You can play along at home. Just close your eyes and listen to her crappy clues.
So, first up.
Okay.
For the Wii or GameCube?
Wii or GameCube?
Mm-hmm. This is...
a memory card?
Yes.
Oh, hey, we're just speaking of the devil.
I thought I was going to get creative there.
Well, what else would... I guess the controller, but they don't hand out.
But you can play games... Typically, that are, if you can play it on the GameCube, you can also typically play it on the Wii, right?
Yeah, the first generation Wii can play GameCube games.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't think that you would have brought that up as part of the description, so my brain immediately went accessories. So either controller, which you can play GameCube controllers on the Wii, but I don't think you would have said that, so that's why. It's 32 megs, 507 blocks. That sounds like a lot for this, but I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, anymore, it's not, but maybe
but these
for
are
those
old
systems.
These are older,
is, yeah. So
that's pretty cool. I hate buying memory cards.
Yes, it's very nice. Okay. So this first one is for Nintendo 64.
Okay.
And okay, so another word for like chaos.
Another word for chaos.
It's just
anarchy.
No.
That's another word for chaos. Don't act like that's crazy.
There is... Okay, so here's a good clue.
No, we'll
There
see.
is an insurance commercial where the guy... This is his name.
Oh, the Allstate guy. Is it Madness?
Close? Next month is...
May.
The bottom,
Mayhem.
Yes. The bottom of your pants has a hem. Mayhem.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
You forgot WCW.
Does that say that on
Yeah.
Where?
And the symbol.
I thought it was just a star. Is that a symbol?
Yeah, it's the WCW logo. Don't you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh no, that's not Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Is that
the Big Show?
Cancer. Oh, stop it. It's getting worse.
That looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin at first.
It does look like Stone Cold Steve Austin, but that is Goldberg.
Goldberg. Okay.
Goldberg.
They do look very similar.
They do look very similar, but...
I knew it was wrestling. I couldn't tell the...
So I think this is one of the bad... N64 had a ton of great games, and I don't think this is one.
Okay. So that was a bad one. Alrighty. Next one is...
But it's still fun to have, because I do love wrestling.
Is a Famicom game. And So
Famicom, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
When you're talking about speeds for like spacecraft, you're talking about blank speed, right?
Light speed,
Or
hyperspeed.
you're close, sort of.
Light speed of sound. Am I getting slower?
So, all right. So we'll go a different angle. Typically, factories are run using
Energy.
factories are what are inside the factories that are making the stuff.
Machinery.
Yeah. So what's the first 4 letters of that word?
Oh, Mach speed.
So not Mach speed, but just Mach.
Okay, Mach.
Okay. And someone who frequents a motorcycle is also known as a
Biker.
or
Rider.
yeah.
Mach rider.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
That one was a little
Mach
tougher. Like how
rider,
did
yeah.
like Mach speed is what I was thinking of.
But I would have said airplane and not spacecraft.
Yeah.
Mach rider. Definitely looks like a futuristic motorcycle game. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Not sure how futuristic they could get,
In the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a gun on it, too.
Well, because in the 80s, they thought... Well, no. That Back to the Future was actually made in the 90s, wasn't it? It took place in the 80s, but
I think it was made in 85.
I thought it was actually made... Anyway, but they were assuming we would have flying cars by now. We don't really have flying cars.
Yeah.
So
This could just be like the 2000s, and they thought everything was going to be destroyed.
So the next one is a Wii game.
Okay.
This is tough. Blank marks the spot.
X.
Yes. A bunch of guys is also known as
PFS.
a bunch of guys. They don't have to know each other.
X Gang. X Crew. X Thunder Buddies.
A bunch of males in a group.
Mankind.
How are you missing this? Think mutant.
X-Men.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. That was the worst clue ever. You couldn't say, like, Wolverine, Storm, Rogue are all part of a group. And I'm like, oh, X-Men.
Yeah. But then that would also potentially give way to the other part of the title. Okay.
So let me think. X-Men on Wii. Was Wolverine's Revenge on there?
That's not what it is. That's not what this game is.
Okay.
So when they go back and tell everybody's specific stories, it's X-Men.
Origins.
Yes.
Wolverine.
Yes.
They only made one of them, so. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I'm just
Handsome
so bad.
Hugh Jackman.
I'm really bad at giving guesses because I have to say, when it comes to solving puzzles, you're probably the best puzzle solver I've ever met in my entire life. So it has to be me. I have to be bad at clues.
Cinematic boss battles, rage powers, jester-driven finishing moves. Ugh.
Oh, you don't like that. That's not your thing. You don't like the Wiimote.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure how much Wiimoting it'll have in it.
We only got 3 games. I mean, I know we got the...
Then we got the memory cards. That's like game number 4. I think that's my order.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so least most excited. WCW Mayhem.
Even though we really
with
like
Stone Cold
wrestling.
Steve Austin or The Big Show.
I couldn't remember. I knew that Stone Cold Steve Austin looked exactly like another wrestler, but I couldn't
Goldberg
remember.
came out second. So
I couldn't remember who that wrestler was. It was
Goldberg. X-Men Origins Wolverine. And Mock Rider. If they made this for the NES under a different title, let me know.
And I remember the Big Show because
he doesn't
really
look anything like
yeah,
that.
he's really
He's
really
got
big. He has
long
long hair. Yeah,
Well, not anymore. I think
Yeah.
it starts to go a little thin, so.
but
Cut it off.
he's really really tall guy.
He was originally billed as Andre the Giant's son.
Oh really? How tall is he? Like 7 something?
That's 7'4".
Yeah, he's really really tall.
Well, let us know your favorite Big Show memory, or which of these games is your favorite, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better after your surgery?
Yeah. Little.
Well,
Sort of. Yeah. I mean, I'm not in pain anymore.
there you
But,
go.
you know, the hot flashes and the night sweats aren't any fun.
That's just because I sleep next to you. Nestle Pure Life, hit me up.